What's up, everybody? Today we're going to do something just a little bit different, and it's pretty close to my heart, and that's keeping you safe in the booth. So let's go. Okay guys, we're in the booth and what we're doing to keep us safe, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of run through what I use to protect myself and my staff when we're in the booth spraying. As we all know, we're dealing with isocyanates mainly, is the biggest chemical, but we're also dealing with solvent like soaking into our skin. Waterborne paints up here in Canada, it's what we use. That's the only thing we can use. All of that does absorb into your skin, especially with waterborne. So we don't just need fresh air or to keep our skin safe for clear coats and isocyanates anymore. We also need it for those solvent-borne paints and waterborne paints, okay guys? So what I'm using is a full Sata system, okay? And Sata offers to protect you right through, okay? We're starting off, I run a 3-stage filter. That's where it starts. So we have a brass filter in here that's gonna take up a lot of that major, large particle stuff. From there, it's gonna travel into a fine filter, and this is gonna be to grab all of that fine sort of debris and micro debris. From there, guys, it goes into the third and final phase, and that is an activated charcoal. So the activated charcoal is for any type of oil vapor or any vapor coming through there that's burning off of your compressor, and that's going to filter that. And fourth, it runs through up in here, and we have a CO monitor. So this is set to register for 5 parts per million, okay? And that is right in line. So that air movement is coming straight through, feeding up into here when it's activated. It has a visual and a sound alarm that will go off if that hits greater than 5 parts per million. So that is there for our safety. Okay guys, so how does it work? It looks all big and spaceship and cumbersome and all of that stuff, right? Well, we have a line that is linked into a belt that is now supplying the hood. We are clipped in here and we have that air running through. So we are wearing a supplied air respirator, so it has continual supplied air running over our face. Now it is not fully sealed because we have a soft seal around so that it can continually keep pushing that air over, and that bad air can escape and push away. So it's pushing everything away from us. So we are down, locked and loaded into our mask, and we have air coming over. So we then just clip into our gun here, and now we're off to the races and painting, okay? Okay guys, so my preference is supplied compressed air, okay? That's why I prefer breathing it, because typically it's just less hoses you're dragging around. That's why I have to have a CO monitor, because this is compressed air. So that's in my region in Ontario. This is required to be compliant for our labor board, to help keep us safe. And that's all that's there for, is to help keep us safe. Now, there's other ones there that you can breathe off of, ambient pumps that will draw that air from you with a supplied air, very similar, but it brings the outside air. So again, a CO monitor's not a bad idea to have on that air inlet to monitor that, especially depending where that is going to the outside on your booth. We are typically in industrial areas, so we might have a loading dock beside us, or a steel factory, or a welding shop. So just, if you are breathing an ambient pump, just follow that line, okay, in your shop, and go outside and take a look at where that's coming out, all right? There is a filter outside of that on those systems, but just double check that to make sure that that's, you know, where that's sitting. You're not beside a loading dock set, or, you know, welding shop, or, you know, whatnot. So that is another option for you guys when you're looking into supplied air hoods. Right on guys, I just wanted to take a few minutes today and discuss that safety in the booth, showing you what we use. We do prefer the Sata system. They are out there to protect us. They are doing a great job, and they have the full line, okay? From your filters, your monitors, to your supplied air hood. So that's what we're using. So we will catch you in the next one, guys.